that time of year. It's nice and cool out. The fall winter time period where we got these hogfish close to shore, and we're going out today hog fishing in around 30 to about 80 foot of water. We're gonna go target some of those hogfish on these near shore ledges, rock piles, and we're hunting for some big hogfish, mangrove snapper, lane snapper, red grouper, gag grouper, hoping to have a great day catching plenty of those good eating and unique looking hogfish on plentiful live shrimp, light tackle, that spinning rod, and we're excited. Gonna be a great 10-hour all day today. We're gonna catch a lot of hogfish. We'll see you guys on the water. So we just ended up at our first stop, caught some nice hogfish, 4 keeper hogfish, man. That's a heck of a way to start the day out. Now we're making a little adjustment, getting set back up on another one. And this next one's gonna be all about those hogfish too again, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing all day, Dylan.
Just hunting from hole to hole, tearing after those hogfish and mangrove snapper and maybe even a gag grouper.
Yeah, we threw about 4 or 5 of those back that were short here.
Yeah, and I think Jeannie had a keeper on. She got rocked up, huh?
We've heard that one. It's Jeannie. No. Yeah, I heard that she did have something nice on that there.
Yeah, shrimp are going well. Light tackle is key. What would you say your #1 suggestion would be if you were targeting those hogfish?
Oh man, just watch our videos on how to get it set up for them. You know,
yeah.
And, there's lots of different ways to get set up for them. We've just made some videos on the ones we suggest. They're the easiest, but you really can rig up for them anyway as long as you're using that light line and you know a 1 or 2 ounce lead. That's pretty
4/0 hook, 3/0 hook, 30-pound test. That's basically what you're using.
Much, yeah.
Live shrimp is key. Do you think the beads help that much?
You know, we've got a lot of them on there.
Yeah.
on those beads, and we got people that swear by them, and I've had days where that we get them on our rental rods all day and not any on the beads.
Yeah.
But I would use them. You know, I mean, it's just my opinion. Just something more to make a little bit of sound. They like that. I think they're a curious fish.
Yeah.
So
they see that little puff of sand, they're looking for it. They hear those beads clicking, they're looking for it.
Yeah.
Got another little fishy nugget here.
Yep, we're gonna just get set up on this thing. We're gonna be fishing again in here in about 30 minutes.
Bottom machine's looking fishy, so. Big hog.
Look at this! Woo!
Yeah.
Get it up, baby!
Beautiful.
Take them.
Yeah!
Good. Oh my God. Got him.
there are some challenges out here. Either it's too calm or not calm enough or too much current. But we've had a little rain today, a little sea, and everything's kind of coming together right now. The sun's out at the moment. We got some nice hogs here, and never went real crazy at one time, but the fish are adding up for sure.
Yeah.
Got several hogs and a few nice mangrove snappers in there, and a lot of gray snappers and porgies, about I don't know, 150.
Little difficult at first this morning, but yeah, we got a gag grouper in there and threw quite a few back, and we're just a little too short. And lots of hog fishing, we're just a little too short, but yeah, it's adding up here, Will.
It is.
Well, we're getting towards that midday and middle of the trip, and got on a good spot here. Caught about 5 keeper hogs so far. Doing a little sticking and moving, trying different areas, different techniques, and it's paying off to net us some keeper hogs. But definitely had to deal with a little bit of weather. It's been a little bit rainy, a little bit windy. Anchor heading's been changing, giving Captain Frank some challenges, but we've been overcoming and enjoying some killer food and great fishing. Definitely a hot bite to start out this spot. A lot of times when we're hog fishing, you have to soak out a spot. You oftentimes will get some bycatch and catch some of those porgies, gray snapper and stuff. And then once you get them out of the way, that's when you start catching the hogfish. Last 2 stops, it's been just an immediate bite of hogfish, and then all of a sudden it dies off. So pretty unique that we're getting a lot of hogfish and not a lot of bycatch right now. Guys, we're going to show you how to butterfly a bait here. We got first mate, this special Will McClure here, going to show us how to butterfly the bait. This makes a great bait when you're targeting gag grouper. If you've got a nice big live bait like this squirrelfish who has passed on, it makes a great opportunity to take a dead bait and make it look like a live bait, plus it adds a lot of scent in the water. So Will, show us your butterfly skills here.
All right, now I will tell you, I see 3 out of 5 people at least doing this. There's a dangerous way and there's a safe way to do this. Doing it from the tail is not how you butterfly a fish. You know, he's going to do that. And I see a lot of people trying to do that. So the way to butterfly a fish, whether it be a squirrelfish, a porgy, a pinfish, whatever you're butterflying, I start right behind the head and stab him right through the belly, staying close to the backbone, and just slide that knife right down to the tail.
Smart way of doing it. Safe way of doing it.
Now flip him over. Then again, whatever fish it is, flip that sucker over, stab him from the bottom to the top, try to come out right.
And you start with the same incision you already created.
Yeah, I went from the bottom right in the belly, came out the top, and now I'm going to slide right down again.
That makes it a lot easier.
And now people wrestle with this backbone too. That's another thing I see them do. And all you got to do, grab it with your knife and twist the fish.
Easy peasy. That's how you butterfly a bait. Basically, what it basically leaves you with is 2 fillets, and that sits in the water and acts like a live fish. So it's got a lot of the same movement. Plus, you've opened up the belly cavity. You've let a lot of scent out. And how you hook it, Wilbo?
And you hook him straight through the lips, bottom, out the top, and you can use this thing for more than one fish too. Yeah, same as you would do a live. And now one other thing Dylan didn't mention about this is a lot of times when you're fishing with this bait, little fish will come start nibbling on it.
Yep.
And then that will attract the bigger one. And eventually you'll get little bites and then boom, you'll get a big bite. And
gotta be patient.
Yep. That's the butterfly bait for you right there.
There you go. There's the technique to catch a big gag.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, we're on our way in from this 12-hour specialty trip, essentially fishing 10-hour bottom. It was a great time. We fished a lot of different areas, moved around a lot. We dealt with a lot of different adverse weather conditions, a lot of really strong winds and higher seas. And despite all that, we caught almost more than 24 keeper hogfish. We caught some nice mangrove snappers, some keeper gag grouper. It was a great time, lots of big lane snapper. It was a great time out here on this essentially 10-hour all-day area. On this special 12-hour supporters trip, we caught a bunch of different species. We had a great time on the water catching a lot of different species on those live shrimp, cut thread fins, the double snell rig, the live pinfish. It all was working super well. Overall, it provided a really great opportunity to catch plenty of variety of species. Captain Frank put us on them today. We had a great time catching a bunch of different hogfish, lane snapper, mangrove snapper, big gag grouper, and everything in between: porgies, black sea bass, gray snapper, and many, many more. It was a great time out in the water, and a great opportunity to meet and greet other supporters from our supporters group, and just have a great time on the water. So hopefully we'll see you next time out here on the water at Hubbard's Marina. Don't forget, we're the original and longest running private charter and nearshore and offshore party boat fishing fleet in the entire area, operating since 1928. Nearly 100 years and 4 generations from party boats. We started with rowboats and cane poles nearly 100 years ago and 4 generations. Nowadays, we offer anything from party boat fishing to private charter fishing and everything in between. As you see from today's video, we do it all here at Hubbard's Marina. So if you're ready to get out on the water, inshore, near shore, offshore, gator hunting, bow fishing, it doesn't matter. Give us a call right here at Hubbard's Marina. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.